All right, we're going to take a look at what to expect this weekend weather-wise with Chris.
Some clouds, some rain, but some dry time too. Okay. So let's walk you through that here. That's kind of the headline here. For the rest of today, some sun breaks, especially to the south. I showed you that with our Salem sky camera a couple of minutes ago. It's actually not a bad Friday lunchtime in Marion County and point south. All right, tomorrow, chance of light rain. Emphasis on light. Also, the best chance, I think, is going to be in the morning as we trend into the afternoon. A good part of the state of Oregon may wind up being dry, and parts of southwest Washington as well. Again, we'll show you that with Futurecast. And then looking ahead, the next more significant weather maker comes in later Sunday or overnight Sunday. At this point, I'm banking on Sunday becoming increasingly wet in the afternoon. And again, Futurecast will bear that out in just a minute as well. Before we get too far down that road, though, you may have been saying, man, it's been really warm out there, right? Well, we're halfway through the month of November, and temperatures are running almost 4 degrees above normal for the month. So yes, it has been a very mild first couple of weeks, but I did want to show you this real quick. This is the latest outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, and it highlights the potential for tipping the scale the other way for the back half of the month. This goes from November 22nd through the 28th, so we're looking to head past, the 7-day and beyond. And it does skew a little bit towards slightly cooler temperatures, so something to keep in mind. Usually things wind up balancing themselves out and may wind up happening this November. It has been a little wet as well over the last couple of weeks. We're a little ahead of pace for monthly rainfall, but not too far. We've picked up more than 2.5 inches thus far, and we do have some rain in the weekend forecast. So let's get through that. For the rest of today, the farther north you go up into Cowlitz County, and especially farther north, we are getting on and off rain, and it's more on than not as you get up towards Tacoma and points north there as well. That's today. Fast forward into tomorrow. I mentioned maybe some light rain in our Saturday morning forecast. Modeling spits out maybe 1/10 of an inch here in Portland, 1/100 of an inch in Salem, and nada to the south. A lot of Oregon may wind up actually enjoying a fairly decent Saturday in terms of dry weather. Moving into Sunday, the next weather system comes in, and then we start to paint the green on the map a little bit more. So with that in mind, light rain tomorrow, mainly in the morning, with a few sun breaks. And then Sunday is challenging to forecast exactly when the rain moves in, but I do think it comes in at some point Sunday afternoon. Big perspective, good soaking rain, heavy flooding rain actually down in Southern California. Eastern Oregon may be clipped by some of that system a little bit later in the weekend. As far as tomorrow is concerned, there's our weak weather system spitting out a few spits of rain, but otherwise, again, you can see Futurecast likes a fairly dry Saturday and even into Sunday. Meanwhile, the eastern half of the state, there's some of that California rain working its way northward into eastern Oregon on Sunday. All right, Sunday, rain increases from the west, and it probably gets a little wet Sunday night into early Monday. Looking forward into the next 7 days, we should break the rain on Monday. And Tuesday and Wednesday of next week look dry. We do see the temperatures finally starting to drop back a little closer to what we expect this time of the year. Lows in the lower 40s, highs in the lower 50s. China?
Thank you, Chris.